To be aware of what we're eating is vital to food transparency. People have the right to know how and where their food was produced. This allows them to consider whether or not the food they eat aligns with their values and dietary preferences. At USD, the Student Life Pavilion is the main canteen where students regularly come to have their meals. However, do we know what we're eating? Do we know how they produced this? How do we know this was produced ethically? Where did it come from? All these questions arise due to the lack of information us students have on what we eat.
Our idea is to utilize the screens within the SOP to display where our food comes from and facts about where it comes from. Our group did some research by asking managers within the food department where it's from, to which we found Cisco and FreshPoint. While Cisco and FreshPoint are thankfully good sources, being some of the better and more reputable providers of food, it doesn't take away from the lack of transparency. What if this was not the case? What if it isn't as reliable and sanitary? What would we have known?
A majority of students are oblivious to the sources of their food. It is important to have this data at our disposal because we are able to have an open and transparent relationship with our food providers. Simply putting this data on the TV screens in the SLP could drastically help by solving an issue that wasn't being talked about enough. In addition, another alternative could be putting little marquees up reinforcing the message. These are just a few examples of how change can take place within our university. In the future, we hope this improves the dining experience of USD students and allows them to think twice before putting certain foods in their body.